Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. I was a bit distracted. Luckily, I realized that I have in fact gone live, but it was fine. We were only like 20 seconds late. Anyway, welcome back. I hope everyone's doing well today. I've already created my our daily log here. So I think I want to add the ability to be able to adjust rotation on the spline, and then we'll maybe redo the fencing using it. I'm not really sure how to go about getting the angle for the spline, so we'll have to see about that. Yeah. Anyway, and then we'll go ahead and redo the rest of the things, and I'll finally get it. I think it's I've procrastinated enough on the debug overlay add-on. I have dead branch here, but we've been working off the dead branch. A little bit of a little sinful behavior here, but it's fine. First and foremost, I actually need to add this to my my thing because it does not need to replace the instances whenever the game launches. Yeah, it just doesn't. We just don't need that. So anyway, but yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome back to Jago Crow. Good to see you as always. Everyone else who may just be lurking. Hope you're having a good week. So yeah, we needed to add this because it doesn't need to do that, and then also in the random or in the ready function, we're just going to queue free and then return. Because yeah, this node doesn't. We don't even need this node. It can just die. So, well, I mean, the only reason we wouldn't want to just let it die is if we actually like had the you know what we should do? I guess one thing I could do is actually, instead of just having it where it adds the children underneath this path node, I could actually just have it where it just creates like another node in the tree or something, and it's literally just a blank node 3D, but call it like, you know, marker flag or whatever. So I don't know, probably do that. But anyway, let's figure out the rotation a little bit here. So, I don't think you can get, like, I don't know how to get the rotation of the curve. Hi, Panda. How are you? Don't think just do it. True most of the time. How are you though, Panda? Oh, I could just get the rotation of the... I think I could just... Yeah, I could just get the rotation of the path follow. I think it's already that easy. Pretty sure. Snap to ground. So position instance dot rotation equals path. We'll do path follow dot rotation. I think that's all we actually need to do. If I regenerate this, yeah, that just works. So, whoa. Ah. So the problem here is that we're matching... Because, yeah, an upward rotation is a rotation still. So the problem is that the path, yeah, so it goes down and then it dips up. So it's like, yeah, see, because here it goes like way down. So like if we move this up, you'll see it kind of Curve back. I mean, I don't hate that, but that kind of behavior. So maybe it's okay. I don't like this a whole lot. I think this guy's problem. I think this guy's problem is that it has the Bezier curve attached to it. Yeah. Interesting. So you can see how much it tilts the rest of the stuff. I think the problem is that because it's a 3D rotation for it, so that's not too bad. I mean, that's a little bit of variance already for it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we could just do that, I guess. So there's no spline tool? No, I actually made this one yesterday. It's just a very simple spline tool. Yeah. It's very easy to do, though. Yep. We also do need this, by the way, because if you don't do this gen edit state instance, it does not, like the material, for example, was not instantiated for that that node or whatever. So it would crash on startup. So yeah, this is indeed required. Don't forget to combine the mesh at the end to one object, or you have a lot of draw calls. Well, that's the thing that I'm not going to worry about yet. So because I was gonna make it into a multi-mesh, but I have not yet. So right now this is just literally to place node 3Ds. So whatever I kind of want to along the path. It shouldn't be too hard to figure that out. Because right now the problem with the flags is they're going to be animated too. And I think that's perfectly fine. Because the mesh can all share the same thing, and it's going to just have the shader attached to this part, the flag part, and then as the noise rolls over it, it'll roll over all of them, so I think it'll be okay. Oops. I don't know what I just did. I thought, yeah, this is like I'm really surprised how well this turned out. Oops, like it was very close to just what I wanted already. So very nice, very nice. We'll also want to replace this guy with another one. How do I want to go about that? It'd be cool to set regions as well. But yeah. All right. We'll mark that off. Well, that's yeah. Let's see. This was done using the path. This was done using path follow 3D's rotation. Yeah. I kind of want to go ahead and add this debug because I'm very curious about the draw calls already. I thought oh no, we do. We have, so those are the draw calls. I mean, it's 100 draw calls. That's like, it's very insignificant. Yeah, see, so if we have everything in view, it's a lot more intensive. So, well. A lot more primitives, good lord. Anyway. All right. Launch the game, make sure it actually works here again. Yep. Yeah, look at it. It's so cool looking. Love how they vary a little bit. It feels very natural. Yeah, feels very natural. I can't wait to add wind, so we actually get some like animation stuff going on. That'll be very nice. Okay, so yeah, let's just go ahead and do the bug overlay. Next step, typical modern programmers, or the next typical modern programmer step would be the tools from Godot don't have the functions I need, so I created my own game engine. Exactly. I created my own game engine with Godot. It's a game engine, and now everything is everything is at once again in a perfect state. I don't know if I want to do it in modules. I'm gonna do it in add-ons. Yeah. I think I want to do it though. Like I want to clone it, or do I want to clone it? Let me check here. Because I don't know if I want to clone it in, by default, because it has some other stuff in it that I don't necessarily want. Yeah. So there's a way to clone just the there's a way to like just clone a specific file, right? I don't remember how you do that. Git clone specific file. Well, we need a directory anyway. Gummy, hello, how are you? How was yesterday you were playing, was it yesterday or today that you were playing the raid wipe, expedition wipe? Hope it went well though. There's a way to do like a specific directory. Yesterday, nice. Glad it went well. Muffin, what? What's this collaboration request, bro? Sparse checkout. You know what I can also do? I think I could just always whatever. Anybody home? No. How are you, Muffin? Welcome back. I'm glad it went well though, Gummy. You already have your all the blueprints you want, I imagine. I'm doing well, Muffin. Thanks for asking. Trying to figure out how I want to clone something using Git, which is version control. I mean, we can always just probably, I think this is probably, yeah, it is actually. Debug menu. Okay, so the one that I want is not even up here, I don't think. Yeah, that's okay. I really don't want to clone the whole repository, so I guess I have to do the sparse checkout business. No, but she'll get there for sure. I believe. I just got back from seeing Mortal Kombat 2. I prefer Immortal Kombat, but that's just me. And yes, I think I'm funny. I don't get it. Can you explain it? You want me to explain that I prefer Immortal Kombat versus Mortal Kombat? Is that what that's what you want me to do? You were saying? Yes. One begins with I am, the other doesn't. On the first word. Any further meaning beyond that, I'm unsure. Hi, Nicholas. You're gonna freak Gummy out. Gummy's been playing Arc Raiders. You're gonna activate Gummy. But why is it funny? Well, if you're this man named TinBears, my real name, by the way, then you find it funny because you find a lot of things funny, especially when you tell them yourself in irony. Yeah. You're still playing it currently? Oh, yeah. Nicholas is baiting you. I'm sorry. I see you. How much to change your legal name to TinBears? No. No, I too much. Too much. $1 billion. I'd take $1 billion. Sure, why not? Timothy Barrington. Honestly, Timothy Barrington actually I mean, I would consider that one. I mean, I guess I could do. It looks like I can partial clone. Hi, Skella. Excuse me. Get clone filter blob none. What? Large blobs. I don't care about blobs. When am I playing Arc Raiders? I will play Arc Raiders as soon as I finish this game, Gummy. Surely has it shut down by then. We'll have Arc Raiders 2 by then. It's fine. I do want to play it again at some point because all the new stuff seems pretty cool. I'd like to try it out. I think it's hilarious that did you guys see that one of the survey options for there's some survey option in like how you feel about the game. I don't remember where it shows up, but one of the options in the survey is one of my favorite content creators stopped playing. I think it was that wording specifically. And people were like, why is this even an option in the survey? And I was wondering the same thing. But it's fair. It's coming out by Q4? Yeah, I believe. It's coming out by Q4. See, the problem is I can't. Well, that's fine. Let's try this. Peanut been playing a lot of Rust lately? Uh-oh. Appropriate branch name. Sparse checkout set docs. Ooh. How do I want to do this? Do I want to do sparse checkout? There's no point in downloading using Git if I'm just gonna like unzip it anyway. Whatever. I'm just gonna download it manually. How do I download a directory? I don't know exactly if you can. I'm sure there's a way, at least through online, not the Subnautica true. Subnautica true. It is true that Subnautica 2 drops this week. Yeah, yeah. It's I kind of feel bad that I'm not gonna play it. You're playing it, right, with your thalassophobia and all. I woke up with a sore throat today, so I'm sipping on some teas that I made with way too much honey and lemon. Can't spell it all today. It's okay. I love honey and lemon. I love honey and lemon. Do you guys prefer lemon or lime, or are you indifferent? Do you like both, or do you not like either? In that case, you can save your opinion. You will? Oh, you are? Nice. Do you have any plans to play with anyone? Probably lime, greater than lemon, both. I think I remember you saying that, yeah. Both? I agree with you, Gammy. I love both. Nah, probably not yet. For playing it? Like you're not going to play it yet? I think that's why I asked, right? I'm getting ahead of myself now. That was like 15 seconds ago, so I've already dropped that. Whatever I said. Depends on what it's going on. I love lemon on fish. I love lemon on fish and chicken. I love lemon chicken. I mean, I'm fine with lime too on whatever. I don't know. I'm pretty indifferent. So if I'm gonna eat like a frozen bar, I prefer lime over lemon, I'd say. So yeah. I don't like fish. That's not fair. Oh, that's what. Yeah, you said plans to play with it. Yeah, okay. I'll play it, just probably not with people. Is that by choice, or is it just because you don't have anyone like specific that you want to play it with, or have plans to play with, or do you like? I don't know if you typically like to play games alone, or if it's just because of like circumstances, like you just don't have any plans at the moment. Let me open this in File Manager. I'm just gonna clone the whole thing, man. I don't have friends. I know. I as soon as I asked the question, I was like, man, how am I gonna dig myself out of this hole? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just gonna do download zip, and then we'll figure it out from there. Wow, it's so easy. I literally already got it now. That was easy enough. Don't tell Rakesh how long that took me, guys. He'll get mad. He'll get mad. This TinBears guy really doesn't respect us lone wolves. Okay, you cannot say that when I Sarah all the time? I think Muffin's played one time. To be fair, I think Muffin's played like one time with her recently because it was GTFO. Most of my friends don't like survival. Damn. Do most of them just like PvP stuff or what? See, I have the same. Well, I have a similar problem where. Well, I don't play very many games to begin with. I can't really say much, but I just really like PvE. I like PvE. I'm not a PvP kind of guy. I stepped away from competitive games because I get way too into it. I'm extremely competitive, so I've tried to dial that back, and yeah, so. I like survival, but playing survivals with Tin turn into factor games, even when they are not. He's like the guy in the skills commercial. What are you talking about? Whatever he touches turns into an assembly line. Oh, or like the people just explode into Skittles or whatever. I got you. I like my factories, man. Cursed powers and knowledge, yeah. once you do certain things, you don't go back, man. Programming is one of those things. It changes you. I don't know if it's for the better or not. Meet his hands, but it's assembly lines. Yep. I mean, listen, assembly lines they're made for a reason, right? That they make sense. They make sense. So. But I'm definitely. I mean, I've always basically been a loner. Definitely a lone wolf type of guy. I just don't need a lot. Dude, I was playing League on stream and she tells me, "Yo, Muffin, if you ever want to play, let me know." And the next day, she starts banning anyone that mentions League of Legends. She's just trying to get rid of me. She actually did try to bait you. Wow. That's wow. Why did she ban anyone that mentioned League though? I thought she was playing. I thought she was playing League. We need to add the debug overlay. That'd kind of help here. Main scene. Instantiate debug. How do I do this? Debug. Dude. What? Oh, it's its own canvas layer. Good lord. You know, I mean, I guess that's fine. Debug canvas. That's fine, whatever. Guess it's not a big deal. So no, we should just be able to launch it, I think. And then hit F3? Yeah. Although something's not right. With the... Something's not right with the... all this goodness. Hi Gaxco, how are you? Hi Josh, welcome back. Not a tech person? Yeah, I mean it does look like a different language, Josh. Yeah, it's a completely programming's like that, you know. Especially when you look at some of the shorthand kind of stuff people write. Very hard to understand. So I wonder if it failed to get anything. Like when I look at C++. Oh yeah, exactly. Let's just launch the game again. If I hit F3, yeah, I mean, why is none of the stuff appearing? Why is none of the stuff appearing? Maybe I don't know how to use this. Oh. I bet, you know what I bet it is? So I think what it is, or no, hold on. Um, Start visibility, let's do detailed. I think this is what I want. There we go, look at that. Yeah, ooh. To me, it almost looks like there's stuff that is... It's almost like it's not being cleared before it's redrawn or something. I'm not sure what's going on with the worst. You can see that there's like something behind it. That is a lot of draw calls. It's twice as many draw calls that direction. I don't know how much that matters. Yeah, it's a pretty cool debug add-on. It was originally made by Calinu, I think is how you say it, which works on the Godot engine as well. But yeah, it's that's really neat, man. It just, I feel like there's like, it's so weird. Like, I don't know what's going on with some of the numbers. Like, some of them are like messed up. Oh, a bit of a stutter there. I don't think that matters. If I tab out and tab back in, did that change anything? No, not really. So it should be capping it now. Interesting that it's not actually capping the frame rate though. It went a FPS limit. Setting FPS limit to 144. Yeah, 118. Oh no, it does show the cap now. Yeah, the cap is 118 now. Okay, so I actually have a bug. We're not updating it whenever we need to. Fix not updating max FPS when setting max FPS. Okay. Easy enough though. Oh, you hit it multiple times. Of course. Anyway, that's really nice to have because I don't have to do all the work. So that's very cool that they just have that built in by default. Thank you. Thank you, incredible people. All right. Before I do that though, I'm gonna delete this, save it, and then we're gonna go to we need to commit some stuff first. So first of all, I'm gonna do why have we added the snow truck already? Did you add this song, Rakesh? What? The song, pretty good. Feet, add spline, node 3D spline tool. Prototype snow truck. Add debug overlay add-on. Cool. Yeah, that's just really neat, man. It's such a nice debug menu right off the bat. How much VRAM did it say it was using though? Because I think that was, I don't. That seems pretty accurate. Well, I can't actually see it, so that's okay. But I hope you're doing well, Josh, Gexico. Hope you're both having a nice Tuesday. All right, cool. Well, yeah, wow, that's oh yeah, look at the graph on the FPS. Yeah, that's so neat, man. It looked like a little bit of an FPS cost. Yeah, we have no callback right now, so we need to add callbacks. So, add callbacks for when max FPS is set. Yeah. Remove old FPS counter callbacks. That's another thing we didn't do. Boom, done. All right, let's clean up a little bit. So I need to do that. Let's remove the old FPS counter callbacks. Okay. Remove old FPS counter callbacks. Okay, so on window focus changed. Window focus. So that's a different kind of callback. Yeah. On window max FPS updated. It should be able to do it max FPS. Yeah, type today, man. None of us could type today. Max FPS though. Well, it's just gonna be FPS limit. FPS limit. So on Mac, window max or yes, limit updated. Limit. We'll just call it limit. Engine dot max FPS equals limit. Background updated. And then now we also need to do the equivalent for the toggled. Toggled. Toggled's first. Toggled updated, toggled on, bool. If or we'll do yeah, this is easy enough. So we'll do engine.maxFPS equals config.get value. Or we could just call get value. Get value. Engine section.window key dot FPS limit. If toggled on, else 0. And then we do the same thing here, except we say FPS limit background. A little bit of a long function name. This should work. So if we launch the game, and we look for red callback. Yeah, so it detected it. So FPS, yep. So that should be good. It detected the callbacks, and it looks like it actually already said it anyway. So perfect. So now when we launch the game, it should work properly. So I didn't actually call it though. Oh, of course. We did not wait, no, yeah, it should have passed the callbacks. So what happened? What? Oh, because we're not calling it with callback now. So max FPS. We need to do video options. So this will be under here. What? Video options. Yes, limit. Resolution set. No, I'm gonna set toggle setting changed. So we're doing action. We need to do big manager dot action dot callback. Or we need to do an or, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I think we're gonna have to do it like this. I don't think you can do it. Yeah, you can't do that. I think there's a way to be able to do this though, right? Can we do that? Yeah, no. Yeah, whatever. Should be good. All right. Yeah. So if we do it now. There we go. That works. You see it changing it? Ah, yeah, but we're capped at our yeah. I'm capped because of my monitor's refresh rate anyway, so. And then now let's do like 60 for example. Oh, interesting, you can move with whatever. That is incorrect. That we've capped our FPS when we haven't left the game. Although it says we exit focus. Why? Oh no. Okay, so I must have messed up my I must have messed this up. Oh yeah. We don't need a callback for that one. In fact, whenever we do this, all we have to do is redirect to max FPS. So no, I think it's fine then. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Be good. Out of bounds 6. What happened? Move that anyway. What happened here? Set value out of bounds. Index 6. So the value is 60. Save is false. Oh. Yeah. We don't need it to. We don't need to do this for this guy. There we go. The callback. We don't need this either, do we? PS limit or yeah, background. We also don't need to do this, do we? Sorry, this one we do, but we don't need that either. Okay. It didn't reset it properly. On window FPS limit updated, that's fine. On window focus changed. Yeah, so why is this complaining? That's fine. Focused config value. Setting FPS limit to max FPS, so we're just getting... If we're focused, then we get our normal FPS limit. I'm not sure why. Why is this complaining? Oh. None of these are being set. Else engine.max FPS equals 0. There we go. Yeah, that should be it. Okay. Cool. Do I want to do it this way? So max FPS equals that. Okay, so let's try and think of what we need here. So if we're focused, if focused, um, we can do for limit bool equals, and then back limit. So now we could just say if focused, and for limit, or not focused, and back limit, engine dot max FPS equals max FPS. Else engine dot max FPS equals 0. Or well, I don't even know if we need to do that though. We'll find out. Let's try it. So we've lost focus. Gain focus. Lost focus, gain focus. Oh, we don't want that. Okay, so the problem is that if we'll do elif focused. Like, see, that's the thing. I feel like this shouldn't change though. Well, no, that's fine actually, right? Yeah. Wait. So hold on. So let's start it again. So our current cap is that, which is incorrect. Yeah, see, so now it didn't update properly. It set the so LF focused. I don't want to do this though, because this is not correct. We would want to uncap it if we're focused and not for limit. Yeah. So right now the problem I think is that there's a callback. Yeah, so we tab back in. That's correct now. On startup, it is not correct though. So now if we do this and then we tab out and we tab back in, that's correct. Now if we don't do a background and I tab out and I tab back in, it doesn't change, which is the desired behavior. Only reset FPS if we don't have a limit. Only uncap FPS, yeah, if we don't have a limit. Okay. The problem now is with the callback. So if now we just have to do though if we've toggled. So if we're toggled, then we want to limit it. Otherwise we don't. So now if we run it, recheck. Why are we still capped? Oh, my bad. I did have it enabled. Now though, if we're in the main menu, you can already see it works, right? Yeah. Yep. Cool. And then we do 60, we tab back out, tab back in. All right, desired behavior achieved. Refactor fix. PS max FPS now updates correctly. Or add missing callbacks for max for setting FPS and do max FPS and clean up logic for setting max FPS when focus changed. There we go. That one took a little bit longer. Good thing we figured that out though. All right, I gotta take a short break for Azrun. Keep pre-rolls off for everyone on the Twitch side. So I'll take a short 3-minute break so you guys don't miss anything, and then we will continue once I am back. Yep. All right, quick around 3-minute break. Be right back. All right. I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Continue. Oh man, sorry. I just. Oh man, it's just so funny. It's so funny. Just I know if I say certain, just like one thing, it does just make rack. It just sets rakish shamans. Oh man. Oh, it's the best thing. All right. All right, let's continue. So, what am I doing? We're making the game, right? I should redo the flag placements, I feel like. I'm going to go ahead and say it now so I commit to it. Tomorrow we are working on assets. That's for sure. I need to do that tomorrow. I'm gonna figure out tonight how to do that. Go about that. But tomorrow is gonna be asset day. Because I think that's a bit necessary. Okay. Let's I want to I'll have to figure out how to I'll have to figure out how to yeah, I think the power lines are basically going to be like rope simulations. I think I want to do that for the wind a little bit. I think that'll be cool. Yeah. Anyway, what do I want to do? This is a no 3D spline. Oh yeah, so we can actually just generate. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna create another path 3D here. And then this is gonna be called. Just call node 3D. Flags or base flags. Flags. Yep. Huh? Wait, what? Oh, I already have it. So node 3D spline. We're gonna go ahead and do path, and then we're gonna select this path. We're gonna say that's fine. Interesting when we repanned it. Oh, because yeah, when we reparented it's that's fine actually. So we're gonna delete this guy. Yeah, we'll delete these guys. And then we'll do north path. I'm gonna undo my changes. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep this as the ridge spline. We'll make another spline and call this one. So we have the ridge spline. We have we'll have north spline. This will be under here. Or no, it doesn't need to be. Yeah. Lines. Probably don't even need to do it. Sure, we'll do it that way. This though is gonna be normal path. Boom, it's freaking out on me, which is fine. We're gonna delete these guys. We're gonna add points to the curve. God. Okay, like that. Whoops. I don't know why they like do that, but whatever. Like goes up in space. All right. Let's see. So north spline. There we go. Look at the offset. You can actually see the offset working too. So in this case though, we're gonna want the number to go down. Yeah, invalid number of nodes. Cool. Maybe 4 is probably fine. I don't really think, oh yeah, because these actually need to be green, so that's fine. North flags. What did I call this? I called it the ridge path. That's fine. So the north flags, I want to add another point here. I don't know why it's not updating. This should be updating, right? Yeah, place instances. Oh, it's because it was an invalid path at first. So, if path is not equal to null, if path does not equal null and path that is connected, path dot curve changed, curve changed, and not then we want to do connect. We'll just call connect signals again. We can actually do this. Let's just make this in the connect signals part. It does need a freaking string, really? I don't like stringly types stuff. Oh no, we can do curve path.curve change.is connected. Right? Connect. Yeah. No. Is connected, right? Well, yeah. Okay. So now, let me just reload the world real quick. And then if I add another point, yeah, there we go. And now, for example, yeah, if it should work anyway. Um. I think that's probably good. Okay, what is this? What is this path, bro? Delete this. Okay. Nice. I think that's pretty good. It's so good, man. I think it's too many flags, though. Yeah, that doesn't change it in game. Okay. I need to move, I think the oops, instead of adding more points, I think I just need to move them maybe. Yeah, we can just do a little bit more like that. Except it's pulling it pretty far in that direction though. We'll just do an extra flag. That's fine. I mean, what I could always do is just move the entire, all the points basically. I want to go ahead and actually, hold on. Refactor spline tool to only update positions when position changed. This should literally take a second, and it's gonna help it not lag whenever whatever happens. So let's do that. We will need to replace the instances whenever, but if the offsets change, we just need to call reposition. They reposition. Curve change. So the curve though, I mean, maybe I could just check to see if the curve length has changed. So let's see if path.curve get length see, we can just cache the length real quick. So we'll do bar last length or float equals 0. if does not equal last length, then we'll replace the instances. Last length equals var dot length float equals, whoops. We want to update our last length equals length. Go. Else we'll just reposition them. Reposition instances. All right, so let's add a new function, func. And then, so we just need to do, so this should, all this is gonna have to do, this is placing them. Let's see. I mean, all this is placing them. So we should be able to do this, right? Yeah, hold on. So yeah, we'll create all of them. Let's do this. And then let's see. So yeah, we are hold on. So we don't, for num, yeah, we just add, yeah, that's all we're gonna do. And then, yes. And then we don't need any of this now. And then what we'll do is we'll reposition instances. This is place. This should just be called create. Create instances. Yep. All right. Now what we can do is we can just say path. So what we'll do is for child in path.curve dot get children. Wait. Path.get children. Yeah. So we'll do child, child. Don't I have if instances of? Yeah. This is of a marker flag specifically, though. Can we do instance like get? Where's the object's built-in class name? That's just, I mean, that's if type string dot get class. Surely that's gonna be okay. Child, we don't have to add the child anymore. Child, 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 child. Okay. Let's try it again. So what's wrong? Place instances is an invalid callable. Of course it is. Create. We'll do recreate instances. So yep. I don't know if I necessarily need them to recreate it on. Figure out if I want it to automatically recreate them when loading the editor. Because I don't think I need that, but whatever. Whatever. Okay. That should be it. We should just be able to say force regen, right? Place instances, action. We need to reload the scene. We have a little bit of a problem now. Cannot call add on null value. Okay. Interesting that, oh, so it actually tried to add even more of them. So I want to delete those. I want to delete these. What happened with that? Whoa, I don't know what that is. Hello, where are you from? What? All right, whatever. That's fine. Hold on though. I need to, I'm trying to understand what's going on. So, oh, um, this should I think also be in the position, maybe. So that's kind of working, but it's not naming them appropriately now. Why? So you're oh, it's not freeing them. I wonder what it's getting here. Print child.get class. Instance.get class. Packed scene. That's what I was wondering. See, I don't know if there's a good way to like. Oh, we could just iterate over all the children, whatever. We'll just iterate over all the children because. Oh, we need to reload the script, I guess. Path.get children. Okay. Not to fix this ridge path too. So why are you, what's wrong? I didn't save it. That's the problem. There we go. Yeah. Okay. That's correct now. Is that the main? Oh yeah. So now if I change the whole curve, this should be really fast. Yeah. So like if I adjust this whole, yeah. So that's really that should be just really fast now because all it's doing is repositioning them. It's not even repositioning them. I think this is because the curve technically isn't changing. Yeah, so instead, if I wanted to do that, I'd have to select all of the points, and then if I did it, oh yeah, that definitely seems like it is lagging. What is a spline? I thought we defined it together. You were here, Muffin, because you said spline. You said spline is fake. Remember? Any series of projections on a shaft that fit in slots corresponding to shaft, but yeah. Special function defined and piecewise by polynomials. It's all math, man. I don't remember how to define it. Can't believe you right now, Muffin. Position. So is this, I wonder, is this always running? Let's see. Recreating instances. Repositioning. Yeah, I wrote, okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's recreating them. How is the length of the curve not remaining the same though? Or maybe because we need to do the last, oh. We're never updating our last length whenever we start. That's the problem. Path, last length equals path.get. This is also going to crash if we don't have a proper path. Fine. We can just update it here actually. Path length. I'm still recreating them. What? Let me reload the world. Why are you freaking out on me? No path was set? Said to me. I agree. Invalid access property key edited scene root. I don't know why it's complaining. Maybe because it was... yeah. Maybe we need to do like... Maybe we need to defer this recreate instances. Hold on, let's clear it. I couldn't even tell if that nope, that didn't care. Should I run PoE 2 campaign and get burnt out before new league? Yeah. Yes. I didn't even know they were adding like the build follow stuff. Like where you could follow someone's build or something. Yeah, that's really cool. I thought Diablo was adding it because I think Teddy mentioned it, and I was like, oh, Diablo's finally forcing PoE's hand. But I didn't realize that it was actually PoE that did it, which is pretty damn cool. Diablo with its 4 nodes. I don't understand what's going on with this. I think when we regen the seed, the problem is that we're trying to reposition. Is that the problem? Yeah. Yeah. If I wonder. We should do like if path. Because when we regen it, we're setting it, but like, because I don't think you could do like set. No. Because I wanted to reposition the instances, but. I mean, it's only, oh, because it's repositioning it for all of them. I don't initialized bool equals false. I feel like we would only want to do if initialized like this. Never heard this song before? Beast of Burden? I love it. I'm glad you like it. A little weird. I don't know if this is how it should be or not, but okay. That's not what I meant to do. All right. Oh, I need to relaunch for, yeah, hold on. Close world. There we go. I think because the problem was it was trying to set everything every time I loaded it. So yeah, that's much better. I shouldn't have been doing that. The path though is messed up. Well, it's not the worst thing actually, man. Let's figure this out though. hold on. So that makes sense that it's having to reposition there. But if I drag everything, it's still trying to. Why is it still? Print last. Hold on. Last. We'll just do it like this. In fact, we don't even have to do that. We could just do print length. Last length. Actually, I'm gonna reverse length. There we go. I'm gonna reverse this. So, oh my God, it's not. We need to do dot. We need to do is equal approx. I completely forgot about that because it's floating point. So not. This is the problem, I think. Really? Those are like the same. Let's see. Point. Let's do like 8F or 6F. 6F. Yeah, I mean this is like that's equal approximately. See, it's just recreating them a bunch. I don't know why. If oh no, yeah, if it's not equal approximately, what is the problem? I don't understand. Maybe because we're like, are we editing path? No, we're not editing the curve. I don't know why this is not behaving the way I'd anticipate it to. It doesn't really matter too much because it's not very often we're moving all the points on it. But it shouldn't be like, it should not be having to. It should not be recreating the instances though. That's for sure. It should just be. Oh, actually, if the curves change, we don't need to recreate them ever. We only, I think, ever need to reposition them anyway. Because the only time, yeah. Wait. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I think that's actually what I want anyway. I think that's correct behavior now. I think I need to call defer it though. Dot call deferred. Let's do. I think I'll actually add a debounce after all. Or debounce. If debounce dot is running, or what is it? Isn't it is running or is? I mean, I see is stopped, but I thought there was like a running. There's paused. Yeah, whatever. If not, return. Debounce dot start, and then we do 0.0, like 0. We could do like 0.1. Away. Debounce, reposition. Let's hold on. For the connect signals, we need to do debounce dot. Whatever, I'll put it below. Connect timeout connect position instances. There we go. That should do what I'm thinking it's gonna do. So now if we move on null value, which makes sense, we basically we edited that before it had a chance to do what I wanted to do. Now if we take all of the points and we move them, oh my god, why are they shaking? That's hilarious. I don't think that's quite what I had in mind. Why would this be? Oh, it's because it's calling it deferred there. We don't want that. There we go. Now if I move it, yeah. Now it's not calling it. Oh, because I'm moving the whole position. We need to select all the points. It's still happening? Really? Wow. That's so. Oh, is it because the timer is one shot, right? I don't know if it's. I don't think it. I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's one shot actually. We want a one shot timer. I mean, it probably makes sense to not really be moving things like we are anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that too much, but I think it's fine. It's not lagging now when we're moving it, which is what I wanted to achieve, because it does not need to be doing that many recalculations every frame, or every time the curves change, which is literally as you're dragging it, so that's fine. Kind of surprised this guy is so far off. A little weird. Is this? I wonder. Is this positioning them correctly? It's not. Why isn't it positioning them correctly? I think maybe we're not waiting long enough. I assume that. Weird. Why would it be doing that? Because we're resetting everything, right? We have a plus equals here, but we're resetting. Yeah, we're resetting it right off the bat. I mean, it's just, yeah. Maybe we have to free that instantly. Instead, what we're doing. Yeah, because I don't know why it snaps back when we leave it like that. Something weird's going on. That's maybe I should just not worry about the whole trying to debounce it, because I think if we just call reposition every frame instead, is it now we do. So even force region though is not working right. Why is that not working right? Oh, it's because the state maybe is not being reset. Date. Yeah. That's what it is. So reset RNG. RNG dot state, I think, equals 0. Yeah. I don't know. Does C setting this property produce a side effect of changing the internal state? Oh yeah, okay. We actually don't even need to do this here. We should be doing this here. Yeah. I think that was all the problem was, actually. So we probably could actually, yeah. Oh, of course. So it was actually because it was recalculating the RNG. That's why it was moving so much. That's what it was, I bet. Yeah, see, so now this works properly. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense now. So now we could just do whatever we kind of want with it. Beautiful. That's what I wanted. Yeah, we could just reposition them every time. I don't really care. I think it can handle it. So debounce. Let's just delete all this. Debounce. Okay. Last length is not used. Correct. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and reload it. Okay. Yep, so now if I move it and then I regen, it doesn't change anything because we just weren't. Okay. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I was a little concerned about that, but cool. All right. I think we could probably do less flags. Kind of want them to be stuck in the ground more over here too. Maybe it would do like 0.5. So did that alter them instantly? Where's the offset? Oh, there we go. Why did that change? Oh, I'm regenerating it. I'm stupid. I was like, wait a minute, why did that change it? Okay, whatever. It's fine. Okay. I think this is fine then. Yeah. All right. That's that one. South flags. Uh, let's just go ahead. I want to go ahead and create the all right, hold on. So south, yeah, and then let's go ahead and create a south spline. South spline. Um, yeah, that's fine. That's because our curve is not correct. Yeah, we didn't have any points on it. Okay. Garcon, hello. How's it going? How are you doing? All right, I think that's good. I like that. Game dev is hard? Yeah. That it is. Ooh, I want a little bit more earlier on. But I can't add another point beforehand, can I? That's fine. I'll just slide them. Yeah, like that. Nice. I think that's good, actually. I like that. Can I lock this? Can't you lock stuff? There's a way to lock it, right? Maybe you can't lock that. Maybe you can only lock other nodes. I just realized I have to refactor my enemies because there are probably going to be a lot of them at once. The character body is no bueno for that. Are you going to have to do like some server related stuff if you're going to have a lot of instances or what? I know that's something a lot of people will do. They'll interact with the server, like the physics server directly. If they're going to have a lot of entities possibly colliding and everything. Hopefully just switching to area 3D. I guess depending on, yeah, I mean, depending on what I guess it is, right? You don't have to really worry about it. Beautiful. TinBears, I'm going to start working on a streamer bait rage game. Any ideas? No idea. I feel like out of everyone I know, you could definitely do it though, Muffin. I feel like you'd be particularly gifted at rage bait. No reason in particular. Enemies are meant to die on contact? Ah, I gotcha. So I don't need a lot of expensive things. You could also maintain a pool of enemies. So you're not instantiating enemies every time they die and whatever. You just literally change like their visibility, disable them. And then if you need another enemy to pop up somewhere else, you just reset its, its like position, state, whatever else. Like games will do that if they're if they have a lot of enemies, like Vampire Survivors, like those kinds of games will take advantage of pooling and stuff. Quiz game where stream picks answer, chat picks answer, chat is always right. Yeah, there's like an 80% chance chat's right. Muffin, how about this? Just simulate a real stream where everything goes wrong no matter how much you prepare. OBS is like failing to connect for some reason in the middle of your sponsored stream. It's like it's like your first sponsor. See, 10 already wrong. Chad's 100%. There you go. So I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like your first big sponsorship or something. You one of your Discord friends joins out of the blue. You forgot that you didn't change the permissions on the voice channel. He says like profanities and you're like, "Oh god, this is not what's supposed to happen." You kick him out, but then like OBS gets disconnected. You're in the middle of it still. Chat's wondering what happened. There's people spamming stuff in chat of like, "Hey man, come check out my stream." Like people are self-promoting. There's bots saying, check out viewbot.com/whatever, If you need any ideas, let me know. I can think of a lot of ways to simulate all of it. All right. Dude, I was watching Jinxie's league tournament and the finals. Low XQC and Jinxie all crashed at different points. That's funny. Millionaires, by the way. Dude, XQC. XQC's. He's in the tens. He's a multimillionaire. He's got tens of millions. People talk about it all the time. Yeah, that's funny. It's funny. 100 million? Good lord, yeah. Add 50 mil parts the player can walk up it. All right, let me we're gonna refactor only node 3D spline only updates positions when required. Updates positions in instances only when required. Place more flags around camp using splines. All right, I'll be right back. Gotta take a short 3-minute break for ads to run on the Twitch side to keep pearls off for everyone. Take a short break so you guys don't miss anything, and then when I get back, we'll continue for a little bit. All right, quick break. Be right back. All right. I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Let's continue. All right. Add fencing to middle. Do I really want to do that? Yeah. So let's try it. I think because I did the one thing, it's pretty quick. Nah, I agree. But if I don't do it, Rakesh will yell at me, Muffin, so I have to do it. Yeah. I see. Yeah. Yep. All right. All right. So how do I want to do this? Splines. We add a new spline. Spline. Inner fence spline. Inner fence. Whoops. All right. Yeah. So man, I really need to add that many points, but it don't matter. In fact, we can actually close this one. Yeah, we can actually close this one. You TinBears, any idea why my monitor just started flickering? Yeah, I mean, I just activated the flickering switch because you were. But why it started flickering though? Loose cable connections. What I'd check. Unless unless you have a history of like monitor flickering or anything, I wouldn't. I would check for like a loose connection. All right, so now what we do is we go to inner fence path. No instance was set. You're right about that. We need to go to fence. Why is that? What? No instance was set? What? Oh, it set it. It's over there. Oh yeah, this is gonna need to be a multi-mesh. Count plus 1 equals 3. Wait, what? Sure, what's going on with that? This one I'm probably gonna have to do differently. Rotation. So, position offset. Rotation offset. Skeptic, hello. It's going well. How are you? It's good to see you. Don't worry, Muffin. That's the problem. Working on Splines. Going well. Last couple streams I was looking around. Appreciate it. Always good to have you. I didn't see the notification today working on Splines. I don't know why the notification didn't go off. That's strange. If you care about the notifications a lot, then you can always join the Discord. If you, like I said, if you care about it that much. Not a bad way, of course. That sounds kind of harsh the way I was wording that. If you want to make sure that you get notifications for when the stream starts, then I always post it, or it automatically posts to Discord. But yeah, the splines are fun. I was just kind of messing around. A fence spline is going to need to be done, I think, a little bit different than how I'm doing it here. I'm not really sure why. I think the problem right now is that we're adding a. I think the problem is we're doing the path rotation. I'm not really sure what's up with that. I think it's just because of the. Yeah. Maybe that's the main problem, actually. It's just. Can I delete that? No. If I delete that, yeah, it merges it. Okay, cool. Not exactly how I want it. God, it's way too far in the ground. The weird going on with it, though. I wonder actually if I could just do for the curve. I wonder if I could just do 0. Zero, 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 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This would be better to do with a tool script. So yeah, I just want to see how much of a difference this makes if I zero out the difference in the y values. So I feel like so the Bezier curve is a bit of a problem, I think. So what we could do is we could just say 0, 0, 0. Zero out the Bezier curve. I mean, it's not as bad as I thought it'd be. The thing is, though, is that it's taking the middle of the mesh. It's not really setting the rotation relative to the ground. But it's not a big deal. I think if I want to do this, I think I would want to do this a bit differently. But it's not too bad. Funny to see how it moves, though. Maybe the problem actually is just that I have too many instances still. Kind of forgot about that. Not too bad. But how are you, Skeptic? Are you doing well? Up to anything fun? The only problem is that I have an offset basically, so like I don't have it where it places it at the very beginning. Which isn't a big deal, but yeah. I think if I wanted like a fence style spline, then I would have to I'd have to do things a little bit differently. Cause like at that point I would want it to change its rotation based on like its previous and next one's like rotation. Yeah. I mean, it's not bad for just like being done basically. I don't remember if I don't think these guys have colliders. They don't. Wow, it really breaks up in the middle of the base, that's for sure. In fact, I think I'd want it to be in the ground a little bit. That would, oh, you know what? If I just put it in the ground a little bit, it's gonna make it feel a lot better. Yeah, look at that. Interesting, it doesn't change the Y. The Y doesn't change at all. Why does the Y not change it? Huh? Are we not changing the Y? Oh, because we're overriding it now. Right. We actually want to do it afterwards. There we go. I don't think I actually want any variation for that. I mean, it's not bad, but the more 10 is confusing. Asking questions, the more he sounds like Doofenshmirtz. What? Who's that? Uncultured? I can't believe you. Oh, that guy. Gotcha. I didn't really, I never really watched Phineas and Ferb. Honestly, that's not that bad. Um, if I kind of already have, I mean that's not bad. I don't, this is a problem. What I should do is instead I should change how I divide up the spline distance if I care about that. We want to increment it after we have changed its position. So if we do this and we regenerate it, yeah, now it places it immediately on it, but it doesn't place it immediately after. Parry the spline tool. I like it. Oh, I can't. Oh, I forgot. I can't actually undo what I just did because of the. Wait, what? I think me manually offsetting it like that was a bit of the problem. Uh-oh. We got a straggler. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you feeling better? I just stopped working out today. Finally started back again. Nice. That's good. So yeah, I'm gonna imagine you feel better. Nice. Tim's barbecue season's back too. Just got pork belly from the smoker. Where's my invite, man? We could talk about game dev over some pork belly. FedEx me some. I appreciate the gesture. Paywall only get better. Honestly, I'm kind of shocked. Like, this isn't that bad. I kind of like it, man. I kind of like it. Like, it's like already acceptable, which feels weird to me. Not bad. I kind of want to add a little bit of a random rotation to these guys, though. Okay, wait. No, I want random. Okay, we need. Hold up. Our random offset. Random. RNG offset size. Why is this a vector 2, man? This should be a vector 3. Almost there, just one adjustment. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh. Okay, so that... What? Oh. What? Oh, it's because rotation? Yeah, it's a 3-dimensional vector. Let's close and reopen it. That always works. Why aren't you working? What? Oh, that's the offset. No, yeah. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, no, I just want to actually remove it completely. Yeah, I could just delete this now. Niche, thank you. Thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you for the Prime sub. Really appreciate that. Welcome again. Thank you very much for that. Welcome to the Foundry. You have AC now. Whoops. I want to do that. What'd I just do? Any of them set up. Okay. Yeah, there we go. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. Welcome. Yeah, we can just call it RNG. The Foundry sounds fancy? Yes. You will start as a slag cleaner. They'll clean the slag away for the metal and everything. I hope you're okay with that. Maybe there's a different position that'll open up. Oh God, it is not like something. Let's relaunch it. Excuse you? You're excused, Raggish. The slag? Yeah. You'll need a promotion ASAP. Raggish. Raggish, work on the promotion. Oh, that's the rotation offset. Hold up. What is... Oh, I'm an idiot. Not quite, but a little bit. I need this because this is generating the range for the RNG. Okay. What am I building? I'm currently working on a spline. A custom spline tool that I made. Sorry, hold on. I have to my brain's too small to answer everything at the same time. Whoa. Thank you. A treasure train? Oh shit. I think that's actually my first treasure train. Thank you, Niche. Appreciate that. The heck? But yeah, I'm currently working on my first game, my first horror game. Well, it's my first game. It's a horror game. It's called Morgana Station. It is based in the fictional world I created, where you, the player, are sent to a weather station to get it back online and figure out what happened to the previous crew. Right now, I'm working on a little bit of level design. I created a spline tool because I didn't find any in Godot. And so I saw, well, I mean, I saw a couple videos, and I saw how people were doing it with just basically, you just basically use a Path 3D as the base. And it's trivial after that because basically you just place your instances along with some kind of spacing. So that's what I'm working on right now. Yep. That's what I'm working on right now. Ingots don't matter. Yeah, Rakish is. Thank you, Rakish. Rakish is ready to form a rebellion. So hold on. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna add a little bit of Y offset. There we go. That's what I wanted. A little bit of. Well, no, that's RNG offset of that. That's a position offset. I want a rotation offset. That's awesome. I hope it works out well. I appreciate it. Do you work on do you do game dev yourself, or are you a programmer, or what brings you to the software and game dev category? Okay, Rakish. Well, no, I don't know, Rakish. I don't know, man. I'm just you don't want as many in between. The problem is that if there's a gap, you have to explain away that gap. You have to explain away the gap, right? And that's what I was talking about. I think with a fence spline, I would prefer to actually have the posts line up, so they're actually on top of one another. You know what I mean? Don't make a gap. Well, that's the problem. It's not that simple, because now you're talking about going back to the code. Yeah. Full stack web developer. Nice. Professionally beginning into some hobby game development on the side. Nice. Well, if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to help you. I'm relatively new to it all myself, but I absolutely enjoy it. I haven't done much web dev ever. I've never touched JavaScript. The minuscule amount of web dev I've done to help some people has been using WordPress, and then anything that I've rolled myself. I messed around with Dioxys, which was in Rust, because I was messing around with Rust a lot at the time. Dioxys, and that was pretty cool, except the fact that because it's a WASM bundle that it gives the browser, I think it's the way Dioxys handles it specifically. It does not serve like any kind of CSS or anything. So when the page loads, there's a white flash, and I was driving myself crazy, and then finally I saw on the GitHub issues they were like, yeah, no, this is just a problem because there's no like intermediary CSS served or anything before the WASM bundle hits, and it's like, oh god. So anyway, that's my extent of web development. I have never really done it. I have a lot of respect for web developers, let me tell you. So I appreciate you. I basically live and breathe JavaScript. Gotcha. React. Oh, okay. React specifically. Oh, that reminds me. I did ASP.NET in college. I did ASP.NET, but like, and I used Bootstrap. But that was about it. So, learning to get out of Java for game development. Nice, but I know absolutely nothing at this point. That's fair. Yeah. Nice. If you are learning Godot, I don't know if you know Python. You probably don't really even need to know it. Sorry, let me correct myself. You don't need to know it. I don't know if you have any experience with Python, though. And the reason I ask is because Godot's built-in language. You also love Python? Oh, okay, great. Well, you'll be at home because I've only really used GDScript. I've written Rust GD extensions where you can actually compile them separately, and so you can use other languages with Godot. But GDScript, which is, I mean, it's essentially Python. Like the syntax is almost like 1-to-1. So it's very easy to write. Yeah. And it has enforced static. It's enforced optional static typing. Because if you assign a type to something, it will error. Well, behavior, is it? Where is it? Type. Static. Yeah, I think it's under here. Untyped declaration, yeah. So you can, if you want, to enforce types everywhere, which is what I do. It's better for performance, and I mean, you probably know after using JavaScript and stuff that you you probably want. I don't know about you. I as soon as I use my most experienced language is Python, and so I got annoyed. I got annoyed at the duck typing. I love static types because it catches errors at compile time instead of runtime, which is beautiful to me. I just, please make my job easier. But anyway, you can actually make it here on type declaration. You can set it to from error. You can set it to ignore or warn, for example. But this means that I've changed it, and I set it to be an error. So I want it to complain. Also, I plan on making an inferred declaration as an error as well, because I'm just going to statically type everything. I don't like more than one way to do things, so that's just how I'm going to do it. But yeah, anyway. Is all the art? You suck at art? Yeah, same. I mean, I think anyone... I think it depends on how much time investment you want to spend, but I think anyone's capable of it. Maybe that's because I know I want to do it. Maybe I'm a little bit too optimistic, but yeah. I think anyone can do art. But yeah, I can understand. I want a little bit of I want an offset. Position. Rotation. Oops. What is it, Ragish? Oh, I've been a web dev since before browsers. What about before Chrome? Oh, wow. Yeah. Don't ask about IE7 support. Oh, shit. VBScript over JavaScript, so they all have very unique ways of doing what was standard in every other browser. Ah, yes. 2 ways of doing something. Fantastic. One of my favorites. Position. Rotation. Oops. Position, substitute. Position with rotation. G for global. Okay. How was IE back then? Man, The guy that was before me, I've had bad enough time with Safari, let alone I. Man. Okay. So, if I do this now. There we go. That's what I wanted. No bit of variance. Probably not too much of variance, but that's good enough. Firebug. Oh, deploying website with FTP. That's how Dreamweaver got it done, right? You could edit a website remotely, I thought, and deploy it. All right. Yeah, so Ragish, FileZilla. It's on PC today. I mean, it'll be like a small, probably like netted thing. That's what I was thinking. FileZilla for the win. I'd have to recreate the thing, Ragish. It's in theory it's not that hard. Well, yeah. Because if I wanted to make a fence spline, all I would do is calculate. I would calculate the beginning and the end of the mesh, like the length of the mesh, right? So I take those 2 points and I make sure that this guy matches the same point on the previous mesh. But the problem becomes a little bit. Well, no, you could. Yeah. Yeah. The path? Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, I can make it where, well, if I want to make it where the path is not just like low to the ground, I can't really do that easily. I could dig the trench, like I could dig this part down, but I don't think that's the way I'd want to go about it. Yeah, I could do more of that. Let me go ahead and do finally the fence here. Hold on, let's do this first. Feet. Allow random rotation for instances node 3D spline. Prototype inner fence. Just need to drag and drop this file, click over right all, and then take a backup of oh no, starts sweating. Click over right all. Development without version control was real edge. Man, I can't imagine some of the I can't imagine how some of it would feel. Doing it live. Oh man. It's bad enough if you make a critical mistake in production and you have a rollback, uh, I can't imagine how people felt if there was no rollback. Yeah, 100,000 files, big message. Some files can be transferred, but not what files, man. Gotta get the diff. I think this is good. All right. So we added fencing to middle. We'll just say prototype inner. Yeah. We could change the terrain a little bit. Make inner wall larger, or inner snow pile larger, taller. Godot has been installed. Shenanigans shall commence tomorrow. Do you by any chance have a set streaming schedule? I don't at the moment. I just returned from a 2-month break, and I don't really have too much of a set schedule. I'm kind of in the process of changing my own schedule as well, where I'm trying to get up earlier and go to bed at a more decent time. And so I try to go live anywhere from 6 to 7 at the moment, 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern time. So it's currently 9:30 for me. So generally I try and go live 3.5 to 2.5 hours ago, 2.5 to 3.5 hours ago. I'm trying to change that though. I'm trying to go live even earlier in the day. So I don't need sleep. That's true, Gaxico. So yeah, I mean, you can expect me around this time, generally speaking. So got you tomorrow if you're live. Yeah, sounds good. Have to work in 4 hours. I hope you're superhuman and you just don't need as much sleep. But well, it was wonderful to meet you, Niche. Thanks again for the Prime subscription. I really appreciate that, and I hope you sleep well for the limited time. Take care of yourself. Sleep well. All right. So let's edit the terrain now. All right, let's try it. Oh, you know what's... Oh, no. Okay. It won't change... Yeah. Okay. Flip is overrated and something for amateurs. Disabled people luckily have both. Great for everyone. What do you mean? All right. Strength. Let's do like 3%. Oh God, no. Damn, that's big, dude. I thought that's what you wanted. Not necessarily deeper, just abrupt. Not necessarily deeper implies that is ambiguous, so you cannot sit. For one, you can't even use that as an excuse. Okay. So, just more abrupt. I'll show you something abrupt. I mean, I'm thinking about, well, I guess that's fair, because I was thinking, like, oh, okay, well, the snow would be. Hold on. I mean, the problem is, yeah, it's not really tall enough for that. Look. I mean, yeah, see, all that did was basically, that didn't change much, I don't think. Why do I feel so small in this world now? Wow, that changed everything. That this one snow pile made me feel small. I mean, this is fine. I think I need to make it taller though if I actually want to make it more abrupt. I mean, this isn't bad actually. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Why is it like? Oh, maybe it's because of the strength actually. Ah, that was, I think that was probably it. Let's do like 2 meters, and I could just fix this as I go. Yeah, I don't know what happened now. It's literally scuffed already because of the Terrain 3D is like not actually backing it properly. Needs to be 10 times that size. I wouldn't even call that a snub pile. Just a just a small buildup. I agree. All right. Well, we'll have to fix the curves and stuff, but I think that's better. I will need to smooth this a little bit though. I think the problem with this though is I do need to smooth it because it'll cause these weird shadows. I'm pretty sure. Let's do like 4-meter smoothing. And let's look at the jagged. Let's get the jagged look going. Oh yeah. I don't think Godot liked saving. All right, let's see how much worse that made it. Because if anytime you smooth it like that, that's the problem. Is that it's gonna make it whatever. That's honestly not too bad though. Yeah, that's still fine. Even though it made it smoother, it's up high enough now that it's yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. Where did the Yetis come from? From inside. They're within. Gexco. This game encourages introspection. We are the monster. All right, how's that, Ragish? You feel better now? Not sure why this stretching happens, though. It's a little upsetting. Polar bears everywhere. That's pretty good. I like it. It looks good. A little bit of maybe of a gap in the middle, because, yeah. I do want to add a little bit of variance, though, to the top of the terrain. I don't know why Godot's upset with whatever I'm doing right now. I think it's because thank God Godot opens like lightning. I don't know what's crashing it. I don't know if it's Terrain 3D or what. I wonder if it's a file lock issue. I think maybe it's a file lock issue and it's just crashing whenever it tries to lock the file for writing. That's what I'm gonna assume it is, but 3 crashes. It's okay. Oh. I was like, I don't remember looking at that point on the thing, and it's because I selected my template instead of the another thing here. All right. I think that's good enough. I hope we were able to save it. I think it's saved. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks. That looks like it. That looks like it may have saved. That's fine. I think it's good enough. Got a little bit of a snow pile. All right, how are we thinking, chat? We think it looks good. This is what it's gonna look like at night. Wait on. Why does the ground have too much energy? Oh. Oh, the ground actually shouldn't have any energy. I just realized that. Where's the lap timer? Kind of scary. Okay, so save that. We don't want we don't want any ground. And then now we should just be able to set 0 to that, right? What? Why is there a light on the ground? We just put a fence around the middle. To put it simply, Skella. Start a LARP club? Sure. I just don't, what I don't understand is why, what? Oh, it's because there's a light at all, maybe? That's better for the horizon, actually. What is happening? I don't want the ground to really have any energy to it. It can have like maybe 0.2. Maybe a hair of reflect, like to reflect whatever. Is it ambient light? Oh. It's ambient light. Oh, yeah. There we go. How are you thinking? Is this creepy yet? So when it's nighttime, we want to complete. Oh yeah, there we go. When it's nighttime, we want to completely shut off the snow's glow. I think. Oh yeah, it gets dark. It gets dark in area here. Combine 3 light sources, like a brighter in the middle. Yeah, center light. Okay. Yeah, I can try that too. We could do 4, and then density like 2. Yeah, we definitely want a bit of a better flashlight, because the flashlight this would be it would be way too hard, I think, to see with this flashlight. You can see a little bit of the lag with checking, like updating the lighting. It's kind of funny. It almost feels like it's simulating how fast the player is like moving their arm, but it's all literally just 'cause the lag. I love how you can actually see the red light in here. Keychain light? Yeah, we got a little keychain light. Flashlight should be wide too. We need to turn the light back on, and then back to 0.5, and then leave volumetric fog probably on. Ambient light, we want 0.02 is what I did. Why does this not work? Fuzz about light that the sky brings on the scene. Had no effect. All the light affects the scene. Weird. Keep this back on whatever it was here. No, sorry, 02, right? 06, was it? Yeah, maybe 06. Yeah, I'll have to figure out the flashlight part. Anyway, I like this for now, though. It's looking good, man. Looking good. I really want to fix up the horizon. I don't know why we get some black lines at the moment. I think that's our ground. Yeah, our ground needs to be higher. Need to fix that, but that's about it. Cool. I am gonna call things here. I am hungry. So I've set out what I've wanted to achieve today as well. We actually did a lot today. I'm very happy with this. It always feels I'm really happy that I'm doing this, because before, like, I'd look back and it wouldn't feel like I did much, but even just itemizing this stuff, even if it's dumb stuff like add callbacks, like this took only a second, but it's something to do, and I think it's important to be able to have something to look back on, and yeah. Let's find someone to raid. Oh yeah, I think I understand what you're saying to Jago. Like, it's how it looks like it's reflective like that. That's cool. But thank you guys so much again for everything. I hope you had a wonderful time. Let's find someone to raid. Get your last mines in if you want to mine anything. And check out some other people's streams, because I don't really know anyone. Alrighty. We'll raid Jitspo. We haven't raided him in a long time. He's a nice guy, and he's been working on this. He's been working on his game for a long time. Day 629. It's very cool. So do check him out. I spelled that correct. Yes. All right, cool. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. I hope to be on a little bit earlier tomorrow. I'll figure out. Yeah, Skeptic. Great to see you as always. Glad you're feeling better. But yeah, of course. Thank you. But yeah, I hope to be on a little bit earlier tomorrow. I'd like to. Yeah, I want to do assets tomorrow. I said I would do assets tomorrow, so I'll figure something out for that. I'll probably look at some stuff off stream and just try and figure out how I want to approach that, because I don't know if I want to just dive straight into like making some very simple things or what, because I don't really know where to begin. I know what I want, kind of. So maybe we'll have to start with like designing something that I know would be worth designing, because I don't, it's going to be specific to kind of the world, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.